Welcome to my channel, everyone. My name is Sanai and my channel is All Dolled Up by Sanai. Today's video is about my favorite products because I have many favorite products. So I wanted to do a video today to share with you guys my favorite products that I use on a daily basis. I do have a ton of products that I rotate, but here are my go-to everyday quick makeup routines. Today on my eyes, I wanted to do something a little funky for you guys. I have a lot of makeup and brushes and things like that I really do love. Like, I just overkill, like I just buy everything, but I do have certain products that I just use over and over in my daily regimen. Unfortunately, you guys won't be able to get to see me do my own makeup. However, I will be uploading videos of me doing my clients, friends, family, and things like that. And just so you guys know, I do cover because it's my belief. I believe in it wholeheartedly and strongly. It's something that I love to do. I am in no way oppressed. I am obsessed though, and I don't mean with the covering, I just mean overall. So if you guys have any questions that you'd like to ask me in regards to it, please feel free to shoot me comments down below. Please be respectful. And like I said, if there's anything that I can share with you guys, I gladly will. If there's something that I don't know, if I can get the answer for you, I'll be glad to do that as well. So let's just jump right to the video. So I'm going to start off by showing you guys how I actually do my foundation. I'm going to go in the order that I start my foundation in the morning. Of course, after washing my face, I tone. And my favorite product right now to do that is the Mario Badescu. I use the glycolic acid toner, and I would not recommend this for anyone with dry skin because of the glycolic acid. It can dry you out a little bit more because I do have oily skin, and I try to buy a lot of products that help to control my oils, but at the same time keep my pores unclogged. After I prime my skin, I moisturize, and I really use the MAC Mineralize Charge Water Face and Body Lotion. I don't know if you guys, Face and Body Charge Water. Okay, so that's what this is over here. And I use this, and sometimes I mix it with a little rose hip oil just to nourish my skin a little bit better. Also, I got a sample at Ulta one day when I was buying the many things that I buy, is the Algenist. So I really like this Algenist. It is the Genius Ultimate Anti-Aging Cream, and this is the green line. They have different colors for their different lines. So this is the Genius line that comes in green, and I really like this. It's it has a thick, firm consistency. It's not runny, but I use this really at night, and sometimes in the morning I will use this. Favorite primers, and I use a lot, as you can see. I layer and layer products. So the first thing I do after I use my moisturizer is I add the MAC Blemish Control Gel. I love this little guy. It's very powerful, and I just learned that MAC has discontinued this. So if you can get your hands on it, be sure to grab some and stock up. I am actually going to order some tonight. So I use the Blemish Control Gel, and it has salicylic acid in it, and again, that's something that's good for acne prone skin, oily skin. So I use that to kind of prep my skin before I put makeup on. And then after I do that, I use the Skin Refine Zone. So I don't know if you guys can see, this is, so I use this after I put on the Blemish Control Gel. And I don't always use this every time I put on my makeup, but this is the Pores No More Dr. Brandt Pore Refiner. Anything to mattify my skin. So I put this on. That's my next product. But I am really liking this product. I think it's really good, and it is really expensive because I believe this half ounce was like $22 or $24 in Sephora. So it is pretty pricey, and I know that all the other brands, drugstore brands, they have something that's similar but a lot cheaper. But I figured I would give it a try, and I actually do like it, but it kind of burns my skin though. I'm not really sure if it's because of me layering products, but there is something in this that causes a tingling effect, and I'm not really sure what it is, but I have to look at the ingredients and I'll let you guys know. Matte. I love this MAC matte. And again, all of the drugstore brands and even other high-end brands, they have this same product. Of course, it's a different, I think Smashbox Photo Finish Primer is very, very popular. I used a Smashbox eyeshadow at one point in time, and it burnt my eyes and it made my eyelids puffy, so I kind of stay away from Smashbox products. Sorry, they don't work for me. I'm not gonna try it again. I'm sure it's not just that. I currently use two foundations. I actually mix them because it gives me the right amount of coverage. It has ultimate staying power and the color match is perfect. So my favorite drugstore everyday foundation is the, and I'll let you guys see. Yep, this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and I am in the shade 108 Caramel Beige. I love the way this looks. Even if I wear it by itself without mixing it with my second foundation, I do like the coverage and I do like the color. But I like when I mix them both with my Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation. And this I am in the shade 7.0. I mixed the two together, and to me it has a stronger staying power. It's unbreakable when it comes to oils. I love it. I love the way it looks, and it's not too drying. It doesn't give a cakey effect. It's just the right amount of coverage and color. For concealers, I wear two concealers, so I kind of mix them too. Right now I'm loving the Tarte Shape Tape concealers, and I'm using the shades Medium and Tan Sand. Now Tan Sand, it does have like a little more peach into it, but the two together give me the right highlight. The Medium is fairly too light, but I will use the Tan Sand and then put a couple dabs of the Medium into it, and it gives me the perfect highlight. It's a little bit more natural. It's not so glam, although I like glam, as you can see by the eyes. Tell me what you think. Comment down below. Sorry. Just kidding, just kidding. And my other favorite concealer, of course, is my MAC. And I made this palette myself, but it's my MAC Studio Finish Concealers. And it's messy, excuse me, but I'm always in it. So, and I have all of them, basically. And I have them numbered, labeled. So, I love these concealers. I primarily use them sometimes under my eyebrows when I do my brows. Now let's move along to the foundation powders. How I set my foundation. I do overkill, but I do have three foundations that I use, powder foundations that I use to set my foundation. The Sephora Matte Perfection Powder Foundation. I love this foundation. I'm sorry, like I can wear this over top of my liquid or by itself. This foundation gives such a nice finish. The texture is very soft. It's not a harsh powder. It's nothing like the MAC Fix Plus powder. This powder, it gives a more natural skin finish. It kind of reminds me of Mineralize Skinfinish Naturals with the MAC collection, but this foundation is really great. So I actually have 4 different shades. This is a shade 24 in Warm Beige, and because this is a lighter shade, I don't know if you guys can see this, I use this under my eyes to set my concealer. I also have the shade 26 Neutral Sand. I label all of my my makeup. It makes it easier. So this is 24 Neutral Sand. This is more my skin color. It's an exact match, and that's hard. I find it very hard to find my exact skin match, but this matches me perfectly. This is the yellow pink undertone, which is the neutral shade. The 24 I showed you was more of a yellow shade. I use it for under the eye. But this is my all over face, whether I highlight or not. This 26 Neutral Sand is my everyday color. On those days where I'm feeling a little bit warmer, sometimes I look a little bit more yellow than I normally would. Then I have the shade number 30 in Warm Sand, and this is the shade darker than the Neutral Sand. But again, this sometimes can be a little too yellow for me, but I still have it in my kit because I like the way it looks. And those are what I currently use to set my foundations, and even if I want to wear standalone powder foundations, like I said, powders work great for oily skin. Okay, now on to contour. Right now I'm currently using one contour powder, and that is the MAC Studio Fix in the shade NW50. So the NW50 I use to do my contouring on the sides of my face and slightly in my temple area. And to buff it out and to soften it, there are three things I use to buff or soften. I don't use all three at the same time, but depending on the look I'm going for, I'll use one or the other. So this is Give Me Sun in MAC. I'll soften my contour up with this one. Or the Sephora Perfection Powder, the matte powder. I have Toffee Peach. Now, although this looks like it is yellow, it's really not. It's a little bit darker and it has a more orangier tone to it. So when I put it over top of the NW50, it smooths and buffs it out. It just blends it down a bit. And that's the whole thing. I try to blend my contour down. I don't want it to be so harsh all the time. It's just supposed to be slight. Or my favorite, absolute favorite contour powder is this little guy here. This is the MAC Uninterrupted Prolongwear eyeshadow that's been discontinued, I want to say over a year ago. Of course, I hit pan on it because I love it so much, and I hate that it's gone. It's like a bring me back item. I just wish MAC would bring it back. And I do have a couple more in my stash. Highlighters. So let's talk about highlighters. Now, I must warn you that I have over 30 highlighters, but I'm not going to show you all 30. I've narrowed it down to four highlighters that I mix and match with on a regular basis, but that I keep out on my vanity so that I can have them at any given time. Well, I do have more out actually, but I'm not going to go through all of them because it's like I want to narrow down my favorites. So the first one, which is a classic, is the MAC's Gold Deposit. I'm pretty sure everybody is aware of MAC's Gold Deposit. I like this when I'm trying to do a bronzy look. When I'm trying to do more bronzing than highlight and contour, MAC Gold Deposit gives a highlight, and at the same time it gives a nice bronze effect. So this is definitely one of my favorites. Then I have the MAC Double Definition, which is this guy here, and the top shade, I don't know if you guys remember, Whisper of Guilt. Whisper of Guilt. That's what that is. The Bobbi Brown Limited Edition Bronze Glow. Now this guy, of course you can see I use it a lot, but this is a classic as well. I love it. It gives a nice shine. MAC's Golden Bronze. This is beautiful, and it's a loose iridescent powder, and this is years old. MAC'd up. No. If only you guys know what I just did. I wanted to scream. Whoo, oh my lamb, oh my lamb, oh my lamb. I spilled my MAC iridescent powder. Good gracious, did I not tell you guys that that was discontinued years ago? Years ago. Okay, I'm back, so I had to clean that up. Okay, so setting sprays. I have 3 setting sprays and I use them all at the same time. Well, first I use the MAC Fix Plus. So I have the Fix Plus, which I'm sure everyone is aware of. It's amazing. If you don't have it, get it. I can't even explain why it's so amazing, but MAC Fix Plus, it's like the #1 selling item, or one of the #1 selling items. So I put this on after I put the powder foundation on. I put it on to set the powder so that it, you know, kind of absorbs into the skin, gives it a more, just to take away the powdery look. Not that the powder really gives me a powdery look, but I use MAC Fix Plus to kind of make it absorb a little better. I use the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray, the Oil Control. Now I put this on to help seal the deal, basically. Control the oils. And finally, last but not least, after everything's said and done and I'm ready to walk out the door, I hit myself up with the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, the long lasting. I can't tell you if this really works because, like I said, my makeup really lasts all day. After everything that I do here, my makeup is on 14-15 hours later. I mean, when I go to take my makeup off, I am shocked by the amount of makeup that is still on my face. But I do use this, and I guess it could work. I mean, it doesn't do anything bad, so I'll stick with it. Mascaras. I have well, I use 2 mascaras, but I have 3 that I wanted to introduce as one of my favorite products. My everyday mascara, which is the Maybelline Colossal Chaotix. Now I use this only on my upper lash, only because of the brush. The brush is everything. I don't really care about the formula, but the brush is everything. Can you see this brush? Whoa, okay. I love the brush. Okay, so I only use that for my upper lashes. Now for my bottom lashes, I use Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious, and that's this guy here. Okay, and that's what I use. And check the brush out. Check the brush out. You see that? That brush is great for bottom lashes. It is, and that's exactly what I use it for, just bottom lashes only. Very seldom will I put it on my upper lash because it's very black, so sometimes if I just want to, it's very fine. If you want to just get the tips, I'll go ahead and use that. It's my favorite liner. This is the NYC liquid eyeliner in the shade 887 Extreme Black. This bad boy I love. Like, I can't even explain to you. This was introduced to me. I was watching Desi Perkins, one of her YouTube videos, and she was using this. So I said, oh, I'll give it a try. She uses it. It looks great. It's like really black. It goes on really smooth, and I actually have it today. So the night has come to an end, and I have to get my makeup off. So of course you need a favorite makeup remover, and I have tried a lot. One thing you're gonna know is I try everything. I will do several reviews on all the items that I come across, but I currently have 2 makeup removers. Now, one's a drugstore brand and one's a high-end brand, but to me they are identical somewhat. The Garnier, so this is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water, the all-in-one waterproof, okay? And the other one is the Lancome Bifacil eye makeup remover, and this is the double action eye makeup remover. This is $54 for 13.5 fluid ounces, and this is $8.99, and you can get it on sale. It may be cheaper at Walmart, and this is 13.5 fluid ounces. To me, they are very similar. I mean, the way that they remove your makeup, they come right off. So I keep this one for eye makeup because it's so much harder to get off that mascara, and then sometimes when you tight line or you do your waterline, this is very gentle on the eyes. So I use this for eye makeup removing only, and this is all over the face, and it gets it right off. Like, I can wash my face and I really don't have that much makeup left, and it's not harsh on the skin. So these are my 2 favorite makeup removers. And last but not least, I have to mention this guy. I came across this product, and it's a little simple product, but I love it. Like, I have been using it for a couple years now. I think I bought this when I first attended IMATS in 2014, but this is called the Blot, D-A-B-O-L-D-B. Oh my goodness, it's late, I'm tired. First of all, let me tell you guys that I already shot this video earlier, and come to find out I never clicked record. So right now I'm just like over it. Okay, so again, this is called the Blot, D-A-B-O-L-B-L-O-T. Good gracious, the Blot. And it has a little where you just put it on your thumb and you hold it on like that, and it has these strips on it, and you just peel them off. I'll peel them off, I hate wasting them. See? So, and the product doesn't seep through onto the next strip, so I throw that away. I put my foundation or concealer or anything that I have to mix, I put on this little guy, I slap it on my thumb, and it stays there. It doesn't get in the way. I'll put the link down below for the Blot and all the information. If you guys want to check it out, feel free to click on the link. Please, if you like this video and you would like to see more of these videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to my video. And if you want to hit the little bell to be notified every time I upload a video, I am going to try to upload videos every week. So please feel free to comment down below to let me know what type of videos you guys want to see. Again, if you have any questions for me, be sure to answer all of your questions. And again, like and subscribe. You can follow me on all my channels. Instagram, All Dolled Up by Sanai. Facebook, All Dolled Up by Sanai. I don't really use Snapchat. I'm going to start. I don't know how, but my Snapchat is Dolled Up by Sanai. And there's Twitter, Dolled Up by Sanai as well. So I want to stay connected to you guys. Hopefully I'll have a lot more content to share with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and good night.